You all excited? I'm excited. Gonna play some medieval engineers. I'm Kay. And it's done. Or at least our keep. We still gotta build our wall around our base. As well as probably a couple scout towers. Possibly a siege tower. And maybe a couple buildings. You know, just aesthetic stuff. Over there, we're gonna build a little farmhouse next to the farm. But minus the wall, all that other stuff can be done real quick. Alright, so the castle took a long time. Multiple days. At least 8 hours each day building this. Lots of sleepless nights. All in all, I would say I'd put about 40 hours, maybe close to 50 just in building this tower. I could probably have shaved about 20 of those hours off, but I had 2 major collapses and 1 half collapse. Well, let's go on inside. Everything's completely decorated and ready to go. I was thinking about putting a banner outside, like underneath that window, but not necessarily, not necessary. We got a little kitchen, or grindstone. This is kind of out of place, but I'm gonna leave it. In our actual keep, we've got an entrance door here, plus one that goes in there. We've got an outside area. In the inner area is our storage. As you can see, I got all the stockpiles. I had to use small stockpiles because of the way the walls are, it won't let the other stockpiles clip into them. So I used small stockpiles, and actually they all fit. So that actually kind of worked out. Got different chests. We got our a kiln, our forge, smithy. These 2 items, as well as the kiln, may actually go into one of the exterior buildings. Maybe I'll make a blacksmith and all this will be done in there. We got our ingots. Now, as of right now, I do have gold ingots. Remember, we traded those for about 150 flax. So, I need to get a treasure room going. The area that I'm going to build the treasure room is around this corner. And then, as you can see, I'm going to build it under everything. Now, not exactly sure how to do it. I'm going to have to probably load this in creative and mess around, because the last thing I want to do is collapse this again. Well, let's go on our let's go on our tower. We got our main armory area. I still haven't unlocked the weapons, so I can't, other than a crossbow. I don't want to make just regular iron swords and stuff. I want steel. We got our first landing with defensive windows. We do have roof access. It is kind of glitchy to try to get onto the roof. I've got to jump. It's very unique that there's no... This design where you have your tower and then your corners meeting the tower, I see it used all the time. but there's absolutely no wood paneling or wood flooring to go around the corner. So you get this issue right here where the ceilings don't meet. I put a small round one right there, and it clips into the foundation, or in the walls for on the tower, but it's still wonky. Heading up to our second area, a little higher up. And then the actual roof. I'm going to build either a trebuchet or a catapult up here. Alright, so we're going to head on back down. Let's actually go into the living area of our keep. Alright, so we got a bunch of main rooms. We've got this room, obviously, you've seen multiple times. A little out to the balcony of the entrance. We've got the top part of our mill. And we have bedroom 1. As of right now, nobody else lives here other than myself. I put a wardrobe outside. I'm sure eventually it'll get moved into one of the rooms, and probably every room will have its own wardrobe. We have the master bedroom. This I'm making a library. So once I unlock the scribe's table as well as the bookcase and stuff, it's all going to go into here. We have bedroom number 3. And a little tiny bedroom number 4. I was contemplating going back and forth. I redid this area. Had to be at least 5 times. I had 3 big rooms. Then I was like, these rooms are way too big. Then I think it was 6 very small rooms or 7 small rooms. Basically, they were all the same size as this one right here. You had this one here. There was a hallway right here. And then in the middle right here was another. Like where I'm standing now is another bedroom. And then another hallway. And then the master bedroom and a small room. So yeah, I mean, there was quite a few. So yeah, that would be 7 bedrooms. And I was like, no, let me have a different variety. And I kind of want this area right here to be open. I didn't like the multiple hallways. With the weight of the roof, I was really iffy. I just decided to use wooden blocks on this layer just to try to keep weight down. Since I knew that it wouldn't go much higher than this. I did want to go one more ramp upwards. One more ceiling slope tile upwards. But I was concerned about the weight, so I didn't. So all in all, it's not collapsing. But I could be 1 block away from it collapsing and not know it. All right. What I'm going to go ahead and do now is our stockpiles are empty. Minus the tiny bit that we have in that one center room. All of here is pretty much gone. So I'm going to stock all this back up. Then I might work on a farmhouse, or we might just go ahead and start framing out our wall. I'm not exactly sure That's kind of big. Let me go to a smaller one. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure. I mean, as you can see, my land claim is pretty far out to the sides. Pretty far out to the front too, but as you can see, the road is about halfway. So the front of the castle wall is going to be pretty close. So I might go ahead and make all of the, the walls around it pretty short. Maybe it doesn't have to be huge. I don't believe I'm going to make the walls too elaborate. Probably just one foundation. I think this was where I was thinking about putting the walls. I was thinking about making, one foundation wide. And then towards the top, just put in battlements. Not going to do anything too fancy. Well, it should be enough so that if we do get under attack, the walls will keep them at bay. And then once again, the farmhouse is going to be built over here, obviously outside the castle wall. Still wanted to redo my cart. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get all that done. But I just wanted to show you the completed castle. Spelled with a K. Alright, until next time, have fun.